Skedlive. It's Monday, October 28th. I'm Vandita Kumar. Here's what's making news now. Toronto libraries could soon be open 7 days a week. Mayor Olivia Chow announced a new plan on Sunday to provide 7-day services to all branches by July 2026. Currently, some branches are closed on Sundays and Mondays, but a report from the Library Board shows a 61% increase in year-over-year traffic in branches with increased hours. Last year, city budget allocated $10 million to expand hours at a few branches. This further expansion will cost another $8 million. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau appears to have survived the attempted caucus revolt, where 24 Liberal MPs signed a letter giving the Prime Minister today as a deadline to consider stepping down. Special correspondent Jack Rayner has been following the latest news from Ottawa for Skedline. Jack, how did this all start?
Thanks, Vandita. Yeah. So Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has been facing a embattled summer and into the fall. He has been dealing with extremely low polling numbers that would suggest that he will not be able to form a government in any upcoming election. He has also lost critical ridings that were usually seen as Liberal strongholds, like Toronto St. Paul's.
What led to the 24 MPs signing the letter on Wednesday?
So the 24 MPs approached the Prime Minister on Wednesday at a cabinet meeting, giving him until the 28th to consider stepping down as leader. This is really preceded by the Foreign Interference Committee's testimony from the Prime Minister, in which we did hear that foreign adversaries had meddled inside of Canadian elections, of course, bringing up questions about the legitimacy of the Prime Minister's government.
Has Trudeau said anything yet?
Rather than taking the whole weekend to consider his options and form a strategy around that, the Prime Minister only needed 18 hours to respond to the MPs that he will be staying on as leader for the foreseeable future.
Thanks, Jack. A Brampton community is combating rising food insecurity by partnering with local food bank Knight's Table. The community food drive was a major success, raising over 1,400 pounds of donation. Food Banks Canada reported that in 2023, there were over 1 million visits to food banks across Canada. The Streetsville Glen community says they didn't anticipate the neighborhood to make so many donations. They say they hope to host more food drives in the near future. Read Skedline reporter Preeti Malhi's full story on skedline.com. The 7th annual Data-Driven Conference was held at Humber's International Graduate School Centre on October 23rd. Canadian data journalists from across the industry led workshops and presentations to share resources to help analyze and present information for storytelling. It was organized by the director of Humber's Story Lab, David Weiss, who created the conference after seeing the lack of resources for Canadian journalists. Globe and Mail data journalists Chen Wang, Yang Sun, and Toronto Star investigative reporter Robert Cribb were among the speakers. Read Skedline reporter Della Darkino's full story at skedline.com. With the latest in entertainment, here's Victoria Hincapie-Gomez.
Thanks, Bandita. Halloween is around the corner, but is the long-time tradition of trick-or-treating fading out? Skedline reporters Aliyah Marco-Mene and Brianna Alexander Thomas talked to some trick-or-treaters who think otherwise.
Why do you like trick-or-treating?
I want a lot of candy.
I get a really lot of candy and I can have fun with my friends and family.
Why do you think less kids are trick-or-treating?
Grown-ups don't like candy.
Listen to the full SkedPod episode on skedline.com. The student-run online literary magazine Arrival is currently accepting submissions for their December issue titled Growth. The magazine is led by a collective of students within the Bachelor of Creative and Professional Writing program at Humber. It gives entry-level experience to emerging writers in undergraduate creative writing programs across Canada. Co-managing editor of Arrival magazine, Arisha May, says for many students it's a great opportunity to start putting yourself out there. Program coordinator Megan Streamas says students love the community aspect of putting together a magazine full of writers across the country. The submission deadline is on November 9th. Read my full story on skedline.com. Hundreds of people gathered near Hillside Gardens on October 20 to mourn the death of Liam Payne. The news came on October 16 after the singer fell from the third story of a balcony in Buenos Aires. Humber alumni Adrien Pham says she organized the memorial so fans could say a proper goodbye. Fans left flowers, bracelets, and stuffed animals by the tree in memory of the singer. Payne leaves behind his mother, father, sisters, and his 7-year-old son, Bear. Read Skedline reporter Elia Margomene full story on skedline.com. I'm Victoria Encapia Gomez. Now for the weather. Here's Dela Durkeno.
Hello, Humber. For today, Monday, we have a high of 12 and a low of 8. We have a mix of sun and clouds with 30% chance of rain. For Tuesday, we got a high of 19 and low of 16, mainly cloudy with a bit of sun, but 60% chance of showers and a risk of thunderstorm. For Wednesday, we have a clear sunny day, high of 24 and low of 16 again. On Thursday, a mix of clouds and sun with 60% chance of showers again, high of 23 and low of 5. Finally, on Friday, more colder weather with a high of 9 and low of 0, mix of sun and clouds to end the week. That's the weather for the week. Now back to Vandita for Skedlive.
I'm Vandita Kumar. Thank you for watching. Watch Skedlive, Skedpod, and all of our coverage on skedline.com. Until next time.